Alright, what's up, Oracles of Sanjay gang? What's up, Sagittarius gang? It's your girl Sanjay from Oracles of Sanjay. Make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel if you please it. Yeah. And Sag, we be right back. Alright, Sagittarius, so right now we on a little segment called how to attract better love into our lives, right? So, like, whatever your idea of better love, you know what I'm saying, is to you, is going to be personal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not going to have the idea of, you know, the same idea of what higher vibrational love is or high vibrational love is. You feel me? So we just gonna pull some cards and check our own energies. We're gonna pull cards on past, present, and future and just see what the cards got to say, what advice comes out for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and Jupiter for men, and what else? This is a timeless reading. Yes. So we're just gonna pull some cards out. I'm hearing in my head, I'm sexy and I know it. But like, my energy is sad, but everything in this world literally happens for a reason. And me committing to tarot meant that I was gonna experience things that was gonna always kind of like draw into the energy that I'm supposed to be honing into with the sign. I realized that, and I'm sad, and I don't want to tell y'all why I'm sad. I'm not fully sad, but I don't think I've dealt with the emotions yet of letting go. Dealt with the emotions of the reality. I don't think I've dealt with the emotions yet. So Sagittarius, like, maybe that could be something that's holding you back from love, like dealing with the reality of the emotions, reality of the past, like the whole reality of it, where you was right, where you was wrong, things that you couldn't change, accepting the places where you was manipulated, maybe even accepting the places that you were being manipulative. You know, like, accept what you can't change. I'm gonna take this, and I don't know, should I take 3 cards for the past energy? I'm gonna do it for you, Sagittarius. So first we got the 4 of Pentacles, like, then the 4 of Wands, 4, 4, 8, and the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, 4 of Wands. Because what's wrong with you? Like, something seemed good. It's like, okay, I'm him. Now meet me at the altar in your white dress. That's what somebody said to you. We ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it. Girl, you are a wild card, I must confess. Let's get married. And they even came to you open about the fact, like, they didn't have everything that they know you deserve, you know what I'm saying, as a man or woman. They couldn't supply things, certain things they couldn't supply. And it wasn't that they couldn't supply it fully, they told you that they couldn't supply it in the moment. But you manifest, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I get a cute thumbnail. That's why I don't take good pictures, because I don't stay still. Okay, I can't be serious and I can't be too happy because I'm actually a little bit sad. But that's what happens when you don't deal with your emotions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just kind of all over the place until you allow reality to set. It's a really confusing energy to be in when you are unsure of your emotions and you've been hurt from, like, past experiences. It's just really confusing. It's really confusing. Because they was like, let's get married. And you started loving them for their flaws. And at that point, when you start loving a person for their flaws, like, you kind of really love a person, you know? Like, Cause yeah, like of course, like when you at one point of love, it's like, yeah, I love like all of those things that are good about you. Like of course I love everything that's great about you, duh. Like I love everything that's good about you. You know, when you in that part of the relationship and you still got enough space and it hasn't been enough time for you to like, you can still dislike things about them. But then you start falling in love with a person so much that their flaws start to seem just so beautiful, you know, like this is what makes you you. And that makes it so amazing to me. But that's the past energy. So let's see what's going on in the present. Because we got 2 4s. But the 4 is before the 5, and the 5 is change. So that's like before the change. So maybe somebody offered you something before they was really ready or something. Or before you was ready. We don't want to always put the blame on other people. Maybe you offered something before you was ready. It could be either way. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get married. And I feel like whoever did the offering to the person, it was like, you know, well, I want to give you my heart, and I'll give you everything that I have. You know what I'm saying? I don't have everything, but I'll give you everything that I have. You know what I'm saying? And you realize that what they was giving you wasn't a lot. You realize that, but it was like, for you, I will. If you got Capricorn in your chart, I suggest watch the Capricorn reading. Yeah, because they had that for you, I will energy going on last night. Yeah, so for you, I will is what you said to them, Sagittarius, or what they said to you, for you, I will, but you didn't, this time, you didn't, X out the red flags. You made yourself aware of them. Remember, you fell in love with the flaws. I just feel disappointment. That's why I say, like, you know, so if everything happens for a reason, right? I knew that I was going to do Sagittarius at 2 p.m. today, and it is now 6:14. I had to do something. Then I got back home, cleaned up a little bit. Well, no, I did clean up. Let's not lie. I just put my clothes in the washing machine. And then I got into what was going to make me feel this energy, and then here's the energy, like, but I loved every piece of you, you know? I'm hearing Beyonce. She said something about, like, she asked the question twice. And I think she was asking, like, was she not good enough? She asked it once. And then some time went by and she asked the question again. And it was like, oh, yeah, I already asked that. Sagittarius, you may be searching for closure from someone who's not going to give it to you. So, present energy for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This timeless reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm not going to add North Node. Alright, so 3 cards keep coming out. So 3 cards for the present. Sagittarius, don't make this reading long, please. I feel like you need a little bit extra comfort right now. And me and you, we talk so well. Like, when it comes to times like this, like, we can really be there for each other, Sagittarius. But I'm here because I have a job to do, right? I have a commitment to keep to myself. So I'm just gonna do the job and I'm gonna go because I gotta go address my own emotions. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause this. Alright, Sag, do you know I really came all the way back, did a whole video. It was like 10 minutes, and then I moved past the little thing, the little piece or whatever, and the whole clip just like disappeared. So the energy on your video or whatever on your cards, because I already put the cards away. So the energy, we just gonna pull from the other deck for this time. You feel what I'm saying? So the energy on the tarot we was getting was like, you accepted somebody for who they was in the past. Like, you accepted a person for their flaws and everything. Like, you started to love a person, the whole person. Even the things you hated, like, you started to love. And they kind of... it seems like they sold you dreams. That's how it really looks. It looks like they sold you dreams. But they may be a dreamer. So, like, selling dreams may be actually something valuable to them. So they may have actually think that they were giving you something good, but they weren't. And you're seeing that like their ideas of jewels and riches was something different from you. But you was like, this is unique. I've never seen this before, you know, like let's see what this is about, you know. And then you seen it for what it was, and like, oh my gosh, this is not just copper and silver. This is knives and stakes and axes and fire and nails. So you got that, and then you went into your present energy and was like, all right, I'm gonna accept this for what it is. That's the present energy. The present energy is just accepting it for what it is. Like, okay, I'm not settling for less than what I deserve again. And that's a permanent feeling in your present energy. I'm not settling for less than what I deserve again. Because we see what that gets me. Like, we see where that gets us. Because, I mean, people disappoint you sometimes. You never know, like, where a person gonna fall short. But one of the most disappointing parts about somebody falling short with you is like if they wasn't even like what you wanted for real. Like, you disappointed me and I was just giving you a chance. You know what I'm saying? So in your current energy, you got like, all right, I'm not doing that no more. So for your future energy, we had like addressing the narcissist, right? I don't know. I feel like something in my nose. Give me a second. All right. So yeah, this is basic empath narcissist things. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying either you're the empath or the narcissist, and either they are the narcissist or the empath, but both of y'all not both, or you are both, and like your degrees and your like percentages are different. So yeah. So either somebody, like, basically they offered you something before they was ready to like really give, or you offered somebody something before somebody was ready to really give. And whoever was being offered something before somebody was ready to really give was like, somebody is offering me something before they ready to really give. You know what? I like this self-sacrificial motherfucker, but you're not ready to give. But I still like you, so let's see what's going on. So then you feel me, you started feeling them or whatever, or they started feeling you or whatever. But it was like, it was a disconnect. So the thing about this narcissist is, first of all, let's talk about real time before the fact that the video is timeless. It's Mercury retrograde, and your exes is coming back. Yes they are. Yes they are. The woodworks, they coming out the woodworks, they coming out the bushes, they coming out your closet, they coming out your bathroom sink. Like, they coming back from the dump. I don't know about all your exes. You get what I'm saying? I don't know none of your exes actually. We're just YouTube family. So I don't know actually anything about your exes, period. But yeah. The thing is, this narcissist could come back to you, and I prayed for us that we have time from the moment that it is spoken, and the awareness of knowing that this person is offering you something that is less than what you deserve. I pray from the moment that it was spoken that we are given enough time to process how to heal ourselves and to be able to communicate with said narcissist that it is over. And I spoke on the releasing of the animosity, Sagittarian, because the reason that sometimes you fall into like continual patterns is choosing to say fuck you to a situation over like really evaluating it. So it's just breaking it down, you know what I'm saying? So you can have a true place of forgiveness. You know what you got to forgive yourself for. You know what you got to forgive them for. And then by the time you have that conversation, it's no longer animosity or pain for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you do have your own pain, but you'll be realizing, see, I seen the shadow again. Did we talk about the shadow? See, you missed that part of the video. I'm so sorry, because I wish you could have seen that. But it's about a shadow. It's about the shadow. It's about the narcissist lurking. They're gonna spin the block. They are going to spin the block. And you have to heal. And you gotta make space for you to heal, because when you are negative in a situation, or like, that's giving your power away. So you want to make sure you don't give your power away. So I was telling you, you got to figure out how to communicate with this person properly and realize that they're going to be the ones that's really suffering. So you come in a situation and you're being a lot more humble this time when you're saying goodbye, okay? Because it's like, this time it's not like, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, yeah, like, you know, we can't do this no more, right? Da-da-da-da. You feel what I'm saying? You see how I'm coming off? Because you're aware that the information that you're giving out is the one that is the release of the pain. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to be the one hurting someone this time. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe it was good that last video deleted. I don't know, because I'm not repeating myself all the way. So that would piss me off. But yeah, you're going to be the one giving out the sad news. So just know that this motherfucker who pretends to love you deeply or care about you in this and that way, but they just can't stand this and they just can't stand that, and I wish you would change this and I wish you would change that, but I love you though. Motherfucker don't love you if they don't love shit about you. What they love about you: opportunities, sex, money. Like, that's not you. That's not who you are. Who you are is that person who is easily triggered, and it makes you angry, but even sometimes when you say that you want to be alone, you actually don't. Like, the real you is understanding that sometimes randomly at 2 in the morning, like, you need a hug and you need to talk and you need undivided attention. And if somebody seeing that you need undivided attention from specifically them, you need comfort from specifically them at 2 in the morning, and it's an emergency, if they see your needs as too much, they're not for you. Because it's people who understand the pain of needing a hug at 2 a.m. Wait for them. Because somebody who also sometimes needs a hug at 2 a.m. will be there for you in the quickest. You need a hug at 2 a.m. Depending on where they live at, they'll definitely be to you at least by 2:30. You feel what I'm saying? Because maybe if they live close, like, they got to use the bathroom and get dressed first. But I'll be there. Like, you can count on me. Okay, Sagittarius. That was pretty much it going on with the cards for real. Like, I'm gonna see if I can pull you 1 or 2 cards. Look, 1 or 2 cards came straight off the top. We taking them. I ain't see them yet, but yeah, like, make space to heal and just commit to not settling anymore. So this is the When My Soul Whispered Oracle deck, and we're gonna see what 2 cards just came out for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for this timeless reading for the Sagittarius. Let's see. So Truth in the reverse and Receptivity in the reverse. So that means that I just picked the deck up like the opposite way around. Not really that it's in the reverse, but we can read it both ways. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker wasn't receptive to the truth. Maybe even when you try to express like things that they, especially a narcissist, they good at that. Like, when you express something that they did that upset you, like, hell breaks loose. How dare you tell me the truth about myself? Don't you see that we're living in a false reality? And I'm the ruler of this. So you be receptive to the truth for like what I'm saying about facing the reality of what was. You feel what I'm saying? Tell yourself the truth. Accept the fact that they're not going to give you a whole lot of closure. I was mentioning in the last video, So it will probably be good, you know what I'm saying, to be your calmness. You feel what I'm saying? When you are ending this with this person, even if they're not super calm, because we all know you. When I say we all, me, you, and the rest of the fire signs, and some other people, of course, like people. But we all know that when people are angry, they tell you the truth. So when you give this, you know, your goodbye or whatever, in the best way that you know how, make sure you make yourself available to hear some of the first things that they have to say. Some of the first things that they have to say. Close to the end, they could be making shit up to try to get a reaction out of you. But in the beginning, it's going to be their truth. And that may be the closest thing to true closure that you get. So make sure you keep your ears open. So in order for you to keep your ears open, you got to keep your temper down. Turn the maturity up. Okay? Alright, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. It's your girl, Sanjay from Oracles of Sanjay, and I appreciate doing the How to Attract Better Love into My Life video with you. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you pleaseth, and check out your birth chart so you can know, you know what I'm saying, what signs lie in what places and what's important to you. You get what I'm saying? So then you can turn on them bell notifications and you will know every time I post a video that, what's that word again? Resonates with you. Okay? So I love you, Sag. I'm sorry that you had to experience this, but make sure you experience it to the fullest so that you never have to experience it again. Alright. Sanjay out. For the second time. Weirdo. Like, weird. I want to just, like, stop the video. I was like, man, scratch this. Like, I'll start again later. But that ain't how we get the business done. We're addressing it right now. Get what I'm saying? We're going to breathe through it. Because then once it's done, it's done. You can't hurt you anymore once it's done. Out, y'all. Good night.